I know I'm not crazy. But I know there's this little girl who watches me from the adjacent apartment complex. I should explain. I have agoraphobia. You see, I live here in this single-room apartment by myself. No job, and my so-called friends abandoned me after I went through the change, i.e. becoming a shut-in. My parents foot the bill so their awkward son doesn't make for some embarrassing encounters with their clients who come by. This started a week ago. I live in Daly City. For those unfamiliar, imagine someone placed a bunch of square, Easter egg-colored boxes and stacked them in perfect alignment. That's where I live. Anyways, the complex across the street got new tenants who moved in. They seemed typical. A husband, a wife, who didn't seem to have a child. I mean, I watched them unload their entire U-Haul truck through my mostly drawn curtains. A TV, a sofa, a fridge, and a large ice chest. Very normal. And then the very next day, I noticed something. There was a young girl standing on the porch. Brown hair, red ribbons, and a white dress, looking directly at my window. I gasped and fell over my computer chair. How could she see me? I'm in the dark. My blinds are mostly drawn for the most part. How long has she been watching me, I thought. Was she there all morning? I got up and pulled my shades shut fully. I'd been feeling sleepy, so I laid down and went to bed. In the morning, I went directly to the bathroom to freshen up. As I made my way, lo and behold, a solitary blank envelope was sticking out of my mail slot door. I opened it carefully and read the paper inside. It had one word written on it. Hello. I dropped the thing to the ground. No one knows I live here. I don't have a bank account of my own or credit cards in my name. I should not receive any mail, quite honestly. I peered at the peephole on my door to see if I would catch this would-be prankster. However, all I was greeted with was a lone hallway. Taking a deep breath, I decided that I needed fresh air. So I opened the curtains in flooded light of the new morning. As I adjusted, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. There across the street, same position, same porch, was the same girl. Almost as if she was a statue, planted for the sole purpose of tormenting me. I pulled the curtains shut instantly, my heart pounding, and sat down. Impossible. I'm not crazy. I tried to assure myself. I rubbed my temples in frustration. I didn't dare go near the window for the rest of the day and fell asleep on my keyboard. The next day, there again, another envelope, hanging there as if it were mocking me. I opened up and read its contents. Please help me. Those words brought needles crawling up my spine. I flung open the curtains and sure enough, there she was again, moving, eternal. Is she trying to get my attention? I immediately called the police and told them everything. How strange neighbors moved in, and how their child was sending me cryptic messages for help. In less than an hour, the police were there. I watched as I walked inside. Hours passed. Then I heard more police cars arrive. A couple were let out in cuffs. Behind them were two more officers who were dragging out the freezer wrapped in police tape. As it turned out, they killed their daughter and kept the remains in the freezer box. The next morning came. The first thing I did was check the window. I pulled the drapes back. Nothing. And everything had returned to normal. I was no longer haunted by the visage of that mysterious girl. I began my morning routine. Teeth, hair, washing up, the usual. As I turned to the hallway, I saw something that unnerved me. another plain envelope hanging from the slot. I tore it open, and in my hastiness, I tore the letter itself in half. Ever so gently, the two halves fell on the floor and read, "Let me in."